first into the arena then, leading the way. 2012 Olympic silver medalist. 2009 gold in the Sudirman Cup, and 2012 gold in the Uber Cup. Former world #1 back in December 2012. And as world #1, she was unbeatable at one stage. World champion, of course, as well in 2011 was Wang Yihan. Always been very athletic. She tried volleyball initially, didn't enjoy it. It was too torturous, the training, so she switched to badminton. And what a
heads is the call.
Gain that is for this sport.
It's tails. Service, that side.
Nehwal has opted to serve from the near end of the camera then. And as they just begin the warm-up, so much to play for here. Semi-final berth in the World Championships. Seeded 6th then, Wang. She got voted as the female player of the year in 2009. You can see what a positive win-loss ratio that is for the year. 23-7, fabulous. Doing really, really well. Made the round of 16 last year in this event as the 3rd seed. Lost to Carolina Marin in 37 minutes. But here, there's her passage through. And you can see that it's not been plain sailing. After a bye first round, she's come through needing long 3-game matches to eke her way through to this position. She's had 1 win this year, winner in Chinese Taipei. Turning our attention to Saina Nehwal, the 2nd seed. Well, it's her 6th World Championship. Never lost before the quarterfinal round before. So, once again.
And never got past it either.
Really? No. Amazing, because she was a London Olympic bronze medalist, wasn't she, in 2012? And Commonwealth gold in New Delhi, 2010. There's her passage through. A lot simpler, straight games for Saina Nehwal, winning comfortably. First Indian woman to become world #1. So, the battle of 2 former world #1s. Previous meeting, 9-2 remarkably to Wang Yihan. But the previous meeting, the last meeting, was at the All England Open there, and it was Saina Nehwal that took that one, 21-9, 21-6.
It's just come up.
The 3rd seed she was there at the All England Open. There's Paul Buffum in the chair from England, controlling this match. And the service judge.
Ready to play, ladies. Thank you.
Trish Gupp. So today we've been down to 2 courts, 10 matches. This is match 10, the last match of the day. 8 o'clock local time. We will be back tomorrow from 11 o'clock local time again, which is 4 o'clock in the morning GMT. On 1 court, we'll be bringing you another 10 semi-final matches in this terrific Istora Stadium here in Jakarta. It's got a 10,000 seated capacity. Steen, I reckon there was about 8,000 in today. Would you say that?
Please.
Pretty busy, wasn't it?
Thank you.
Yeah, it's perhaps the fullest stadium we've had so far. So I think that's probably just about right with the 8,000.
Yeah, so both players very highly decorated then, both former world #1s going toe-to-toe here in this last match of the day, day 5. Who's it going to be to earn their semi-final berth? All to play for, something that this lady's never been that far in a World Championship before. And there's the team behind her, supporting her in her corner, if you will.
On my right, Saina Nehwal, India. And on my left, Wang Yihan, China. Saina Nehwal to
The
serve.
last
Love
Chinese player in women's singles. Would be some kind of surprise if they should end up without at least a medal.
Service over. 1-love.
Yes, having had such a sort of stranglehold over the women's singles for so long, so refreshing to see Carolina Marin win last year, and prior to that, other European interest. Well, if that's a mark of things to come, we're in for a real treat here, Steve. What an opening point that was.
Yeah, I don't really know what to think of this match, so... But I don't have to think anything about it. Of course, I can just enjoy it, because we'll see who eventually gets out, the winner. But Saina was actually quite convincing in All England.
Over.
Yeah,
1-2.
I was really quite jaw-dropped looking at their head-to-head 9-2 Wang Yihan leading. That was really quite something.
Yeah, but it's perhaps a sign that she was really, really strong around 2009, 10, 11.
Yeah, she reached #1 at sort of tail end of 2012.
3-1.
Yeah, as you say, world champion 2011.
She had her scare in this tournament against Bae Young-ju from Korea.
2-3.
Down 1 game and 14-18 in the second. But a great comeback from Wang Yihan.
Yeah, it's over an hour, that match. Hour and 2 minutes out on court 2.
Service over. Saina Nehwal
There's a challenge here from Saina Nehwal.
Called out.
One of the tricky ones where the shuttle slides out close to the opponent's baseline. Really hard to see for the player, but also for the linesman. Here it comes. Ouch.
Challenge unsuccessful. Saina Nehwal, 1 challenge remaining. Service over. 4-2. Play.
Oh.
Service over. 3-4.
Not often we see a service fault from Wang Yihan.
Service over. 5-3.
Chinese coaches, Chen Jin and chief of the singles department, Zhong Bo. Not to confuse with the head of badminton, Li Yongbo.
Chinese women with 15 out of 21 gold medals in this discipline. Remarkable stranglehold for so long.
And does that include 77 and 80? Because China didn't participate in those World Championships.
No, that's right. That was from, I think, 83 onwards.
Yeah. Great rally here.
Yeah.
Good ball by Saina.
4-6.
We haven't seen so much to the drifty conditions today as we've seen the other days, and that's, in my opinion, due to the players getting better at mastering them. Oi. Wobbly. Lot
So
from
it's over. 7-4.
Saina Nehwal. Always a bit tricky, but no problem for Wang Yihan.
So Wang then with a 3-point advantage after 5 minutes.
So it's over. 5-7.
Oh, brilliant point from both.
6-7.
I think both players try to sort of increase the pace in the rallies, but of course it's only nice if you can control the rally. It's gone long.
So it's over. 8-6.
Excellent deception. Totally catches Wang
Seven's
Yihan
over.
wrong-footed.
7-8.
Just a little
Yes,
flick
quickly.
with the racket head before she hits that shot.
Just a wonderful return, wasn't it? And Saina Nehwal just asking the umpire, can I quickly retie my shoelace?
Yeah,
Quickly he marks.
maybe Wang Yihan should do the same, because she might easily have stepped out of hers there. That's why.
Missed it, yeah. So Saina Nehwal,
all.
as always, scrapping her way back. Well, she's very good at that.
Yeah, and she was at this All England earlier this year in March. She was in brilliant form. The Indian player reached the final. Had a couple of victories on each side of the All England, and I'm really curious to see if Wang Yihan can keep up with that speed. I've seen her a couple of times playing Carolina Marin, and she definitely can't keep up with her anymore.
She's had 3 wins this year, China Open, Syed Modi, and the Indian Open Super Series as well. Having played 12 tournaments this season, so she's been very active on tour.
Oh, excellent deception. And that's really, really hurting Wang Yihan. These little deceptions on the front court. Very, very well executed. Shows that it's a lot, and then just in the nick of time changes it to a drop shot.
So it's over.
Well, the run of 4 in a row stops there for Saina. She was trailing 8-6. Now she's up. So mindful the players have of this drift, haven't they? They can't lapse as Saina did just for an instant there, and the shuttle spills wide with the drift.
Yeah, you have to be really firm with the
service over.
Straight push
11,
down the line
10,
there.
interval.
But the service is out.
So the 1-point advantage then. Going to Saina Nehwal, the second seed in this all-seeded quarterfinal. Both of them receiving a lot of animated instruction from their coaches. Wang Yihan looking very colourful in their corner.
20 seconds.
It's been a terrific day's play, day 5 here in the Stora Stadium. The crowd are just thinning out now. They've seen such engaging matches throughout the day.
Ready on court, please, Saina.
All sorts of stars from the cream of world badminton. It's now 8:15 local time. They'll be back in force tomorrow. Every day the crowd seems to swell more and more. I reckon today we had about 8,000 in. I said that earlier at the top of the programme. But I'm sure we'll await even more people tomorrow. Not least, of course, because the weekend. People off work.
Service over. 12-11.
Great retrieval.
Oh, longest point of the match and arguably the best so far. Wonderful rally, pretty much everything in it.
Yeah.
Some terrific
13,
lunges and
11.
gets and turnarounds.
A very important rally because they're sort of challenging each other. Who can play the most controlling and most patient game. And the one, it's like a little bit running two cars against each other. Which one will turn away first? And the one who turns away first here has less a chance of winning.
Yeah, it's a pivotal turning point, wasn't it, psychologically? It's a long point to lose, that penultimate point.
14-11.
And you can see that the winner of it wins the next one here as well. Saina Nehwal then in the ascendancy by just 3 points, but psychologically as well, the second seed.
Oh, missed it, Wang Yihan.
15-11.
And that's the hard corner to hit that one. Both the drift along the court from the far side towards the camera and the side drift left to right is taking that shuttle out. Otherwise, a beautiful shot. Excellent disguise.
Yeah, she looked long and hard at that one, didn't she? I thought she was going to challenge for a second.
Service over. 12-15.
Nehwal, who's played so mentally tough in the last few games, just takes that last net shot.
Very efficient body smash there from Nehwal. I've been trying to monitor her smash power because she's been struggling with a shoulder injury up to these games here. Or championships. It's not like it's the Olympics or the Asian Games or anything like that. But important enough, the World Championships 2015.
13-16.
Saina Nehwal hasn't lost inside the quarterfinals all year. Her opponent, Wang, well, she's had a couple of second round losses, but hasn't lost in the first round in the last year as well. So both women very experienced and sort of match tight, if you will. And that's what's making this match so tight.
That's a good call by Saina.
Service over. 17-13.
Yeah, lines judge gets the death stare from Wang there. It was so close. The thing that strikes me, Steen, is the precision of these hits from both players, and Saina Nehwal in particular, just very accurate.
Yeah, and more important, very accurate under pressure. She's not the fastest mover, so she's often in stretching positions, but she still managed to get the shots back with amazing quality. That one, for instance.
Indeed. Very nice. Just thought she'd go for the big kill there, but far from it.
14-18.
I think the Chinese coaches would very much appreciate a win for Wang Yihan here, because the women's singles department with the Chinese team, they have not been dominant at all, like they normally do. Normally they win their fair share of the Super Series tournaments, but this year only one victory to Sun Yu, who's not playing here in the World Championships.
It's encouraging for other nations, isn't it? Sort of opening the door for them, and they'll you know, read a lot into that, you would imagine, and just really get buoyed in terms of confidence that they can really compete against the Chinese athletes. It's great, really refreshing. Sort of freshens up badminton globally, doesn't it?
Exactly. That's well played by Saina Nehwal.
So it's over. 19-15.
Will she finally get the World Championship medal that she's been chasing? Kavanendo got theirs just a few moments ago in the men's doubles, and Jan Jorgensen got his by defeating the mighty Lin Dan.
Yeah, you wonder with Lin Dan whether his record will ever be beaten of 5 World Championship wins. Vying for his 6th this year, that's over.
20, game point 15.
Yeah, I remember I never thought Björn Borg's 5 straight Wimbledon titles should be emulated, but they have.
That's right, Roger Federer.
And I think also perhaps Pete Sampras. He's at least won more than 5, I think.
I think Federer's got 7, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful from Nehwal. She's got the answers now. She seals the first game then.
Nehwal, 21-15.
In 19 minutes, with some really good athleticism, good decision-making. She's just getting it together, that little bit better than Wang Yihan at the moment. The Beijing resident will hope her fortunes can turn as they change ends in a couple of minutes. So it's delight in the Indian camp. There's confirmation of the score. 21-15 in the last match of the day here in Istora Stadium. And it has been a really great day. And everybody so looking forward to the semi-finals and finals on the weekend. Of course, all the medal podiums beckon come Sunday.
Well, it's time for Wang Yihan to play up against the drift.
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
Play the baseline without being as careful as in the first game, but I suspect she's going to face quite a lot of aggressivity from Saina Nehwal,
who's just gesturing to the quarter tendon. There's a little bit more sweat left to clear up.
Second game. Love all.
Saina, the one who sort of started this Indian badminton adventure. Of course, together with her then national coach Gobichan. Gobichan is still the national coach, but
Service over.
there's so many good players now that
One love.
in order to get the right amount of attention for herself, Saina has opted to work with the former top player Bimal Kumar at his academy in Bengaluru.
And she made so many firsts, and she's the first Indian woman to medal in the badminton, the Olympics, taking the bronze in 2012 and quarterfinals of Beijing 2008, gold in New Delhi in the Commonwealth Games, first Indian to win the World Junior Championships well prior to that, 2008, and again the first ever Super Series Indian winner at the Indonesian Open here in June 2009.
1-2.
First world number one as well. April of this year, I should say. 16 career titles. 5 Super Series premiers, 4 Super Series, 7 Grand Prix golds. Saina Nehwal. Oh. Wang Yihan, quick to close there.
Service over. 3-1.
Another one of these long rallies.
Oh, she's found the line, and that, as you were indicating, is momentous for Wang Yihan, and testament to their sublime, supreme level of fitness. They can play at this level for this long.
She's challenged. Ashley Hall. I think that will lose her last challenge, because I saw that as out.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was on the line, but let's
Maybe
have, as
right.
Jill would say,
There
a
it
cup of
comes.
tea on it. Let's have a look.
Yeah, it was on the line.
Milk, no sugar, please.
Challenge unsuccessful.
So,
Saina
Wang
Nehwal,
Yihan
no
winning
challenges
that
remaining.
pivotal, momentous psychological point.
4-1. Play.
this in.
Yep. Hands
Service
down from the
over.
lines judge.
2-4.
Both kissing lines then in consecutive points. Not too greedy with the
5-3.
off smash there.
Yeah. Didn't really get in the right position. Saina.
Oh, power smash.
Service over. 4-5.
With the accuracy and pace of that one, it just buckled Wang Yihan. Fantastic from the Indian. Just dug out a couple of
5-all.
forehand sort of lifts from nowhere there to sort of stay in the point.
Wang.
Wang Yihan
Quickly.
kind of throwing the kitchen sink at her really in that point, but to no
1-all.
avail in the end. Saina Nehwal is remarkably mentally tough.
Yeah, that's one of her trademarks. Extremely tough mentally and also very strong on the tactical side of the game. And then again, this mental thing, you wonder if she's been in 6 quarterfinals and never managed to win one of them. What about that? What's that all about?
6-5.
Yeah. I mean, I think as well, she's got aggressive legs. They really are one of her assets, aren't they? She's in good shape. But as you say, it's quite unusual there, isn't it? 6 quarterfinals, no further.
Great save by Wang Yihan. Excellent rally by Wang Yihan. Not only did she win it, but she also made a couple of great saves, and
6-all.
those are the shots that eventually end up putting psychological pressure on your opponent. So you tend to sort of overdo your shots a little bit because you feel they must be really close to the line, otherwise your opponent will get it back. These shots often go down in the statistics as unforced errors, but they are indeed forced errors.
Two in a row then. For the Chinese player and 6th seed.
Service over. 7-all.
Good back behind there from Nehwal. Sensed that Wang was recovering to the middle of the court. So locked in at 7-all here. Good deception from the second seed.
8-7.
And a couple of loose shots from Wang Yihan. But also Saina's really, really good at getting behind the shuttle on the back court. There, very nice play.
9-7.
3 well contested points. Again, Saina Nehwal, as in earlier this game. She put together a run of 3 points to go 6-3 as well in this one. Whereas Wang can only muster two runs of 2 consecutives. And starts to take its toll.
Service over. 8-9.
Both players doing their own little dance on each side of the court, wiping away sweat with their feet. Catching Wang Yihan a little bit out of balance there, Saina Nehwal, and I wonder if that strapping that Wang Yihan has on her right leg is troubling her. Seems like she can't get her right leg completely out to that forehand smash or forehand pickup that she needs to do. That's wide as well.
11-8. Interval. Interval.
So again then, Saina Nehwal heading to the interval with a 3-point cushion, to her delight, I'm sure. Looking good though, you feel, at this stage, Steen. She seems to have sort of just the marginal edge again, and psychologically, I don't know, I just feel that it's much more her match now.
Yeah,
keeping
I agree
the
with
pressure on well, isn't she? And of course, probably drawing on that last All England Open win back in March of this year, where she won in straight games.
And there's some areas of the game where it seems like Wang Yihan is not as sharp as we've seen her in the earlier years.
Ready to play, please, Saina.
Quite some mistakes from that forehand side below the tape.
And I think one of the considerations as well that might go back to the fact that her legs taped as well is, you know, she's struggled through the tournament. Both of her matches after the bye have been tough three gamers. So and she might be fatiguing a little from that. Who knows? Well, it was going in, so Wang Yihan doing the right thing to attempt to claw it back. Brilliant return.
Service over. 9-12.
Jai, some of the people in the crowd are singing as if to buoy her interest. Wow.
Well played by Saina Nehwal. She's in the driver's seat now.
Service over. 13-9.
The thing is, can she close it out when it gets near to the 21 point we saw earlier today that Tai Su Ying could not? And Wang Yihan has made one great fight back earlier in this tournament. Good smash.
Yeah, she'll be fighting tooth and nail with Wang, not just for herself, but for her nation as well, as the Chinese do so well, don't they? Very tenacious in that, and nationalistic in their fight. Now, for the first time in this game, can she get 3 in a row? Yes, she can, and is greeted with a fist pump.
Yeah.
12.
I actually think that she doesn't need to hit it that hard down that right line. I think if she's a little bit more precise, that will have exactly the same effect. That Wang Yihan will be in trouble. No.
13 all.
Linda Wiener Fanetri will have her feet up in the hotel room watching this, you'd imagine. She awaits the winner in the semi-finals tomorrow.
And that's what I don't like about the scheduling with 10 matches on 2 courts here, that unless you're very, very careful, there's going to be some pairs who gets a lot more rest than others.
Particularly if you consider if Wang were to win this one as well, having had a couple of 3-game matches. Not that that really is the consideration of the tournament, but, you know, then she would finish really late tonight.
Yeah. Schedule for tomorrow looking good, though. This is the 6th match in tomorrow's program, so quite a bit of rest still for the winner of this match.
Oh,
well
great
played.
reception.
Well played, and it's totally turned around now.
15-13.
Yeah, that's 6 in a row for Wang Yihan, who has obviously sort of accessed those past fond memories. To remind you, she leads 9-2 in the head-to-head advantage over the years.
Important rally.
Oh, absolutely brilliant by both, but the Chinese player just really digging deep, showing real attitude and application now. Both of them former number ones. They're not lacking character, but that was a real turning point in the match, you feel. That's 7 in a row now for Wang.
Yeah, and I think we have a Tai Su Ying here, just not as serious, but still a sudden drop in playing strength. She needs a bit of luck now, Saina, to get this going. Instead of that, there's a lot of free points for Wang Yihan.
Well, it seemed a few minutes ago, we were asking her if she could win a 3rd point in a row. She'd only managed a few runs of 2. She's tearing away now. 8 points straight for Wang Yihan, remarkably. absolute brilliance from Saina Nehwal to
Service over.
claw back and pierce the momentum bubble.
17.
And Wang Yihan sits down on the floor, making sure that the court is getting mopped after this rally. Probably not a bad idea.
Yeah, she worked so hard to get in the ascendancy, didn't she? All credit to her. She's earned herself a breather. Umpire allowing them to momentarily go for the towels.
Thank you.
Quick swig of drink, and they're back on. It's been a really tough passage of play physically, hasn't it, and mentally. The last sort of 8 or 9 points or so have been really grueling on both. Saina Nehwal with very little to show from that run. But she's fighting back.
Yeah, she stopped the bleeding. But I think she needs to take this in 2 games. Sign up. I really think she does.
Yes, you get that feel, don't you?
That's wide.
Service over. 18-15.
Well, the 27-year-old from Beijing closing in on game 2, you feel here. She's worked very hard midway through the game. Shown a lot of patience as well. And there's her reward. 2 points from levelling up here
15.
in this women's singles quarter-final. Last match of the day on day 5. Still lots of badminton left in this one, you feel. It was in. Poor leave.
16-19.
Wang Yihan. Good leave.
17-19.
Saina Nehwal did what Wang Yihan couldn't. Made a really good, timely leave.
Oh, another those.
Oh, brilliant smash, and a timely one at that. And that brings
Service
up
over.
game point to level up
20,
and treat
game
us to a
point,
third deciding
17.
game if she can just cross the line here. Oh, that's brilliant precision from both.
Service
And
over.
this is what Saina needs to take note of.
18-20.
And that is that Wang Yihan isn't really scoring a whole lot of points on her. It's Saina who's losing points.
Well, she lost 8 in a row to go 9-17 down, did Saina. She's missed it.
19-20.
Perhaps a bit of help and luck that Saina Nehwal needs to close the second game.
Yeah, that's 2 from 3 game points saved then. Can the second seed stay afloat here and save a third? Oh, she didn't commit to it. And Wang Yihan snatches the second game and levels
game
up
won by Wang Yihan.
after 45 minutes of play. Now here on court 1. And we are going to get a decider. I, for one, can't wait.
And Chen Jin wins the 9-meter sprint from the coach's chair to,
Yes,
to the
well
player
said.
racket bag. He's got an awful lot to say to Wang Yihan here.
Yes, he cuts a very animated figure. Man in bright yellow, top left of your picture there. Confirmation of the score then after 44 minutes. A game apiece. Vying for a place in this year's World Championship semi-final of the women's singles. The last semi-final. And an opportunity to pit their skills against Lindawina Fanetri of Indonesia.
Quickly.
Who ousted the 4th seed earlier today from Chinese Taipei.
You're gonna have to be quicker than that.
Interesting, Steen, how
20 seconds.
quite a lot of the fans, probably 20–30% of them, are continually, partially sort of distracted with mobile devices, as well as sort of watching the match at the same time. It's a real
Ready to play, Wang.
yeah, it's a real change over the last 10–20 years, isn't it? The sort of bringing in of mobile devices. It's really changed the dynamic around sporting arenas.
You're always in contact with the rest of the world.
Ready to play, Wang.
Yeah, the business world, the news and
Quickly, Saina.
emails, texts.
Especially the news travels fast.
Yes. Onto court.
So these two global icons then of world badminton
Final
going
game.
toe-to-toe. It's going to be
Love all.
decided by a
Play.
final game here in this last match of day 5, quarterfinals day.
Well done. Way too short that clear from Saina Nehwal, and immediately punished by Wang Yihan.
Yep, started as she finished the last game. Remarkable run of 8 consecutive points from Wang. The back end of that last game. She's on a roll here.
2-love.
Yeah, I think it's the right thing to do, put pressure on Saina Nehwal. Whenever there's a chance, keep firing smashes away.
A frown momentarily from the Indian player. Desperate to get the wheels back on her performance. A bit greedy with the angle there, though.
1-2.
What do you think? Should have been another clear?
No, I'm just puzzled that she's making those kind of mistakes. I have a feeling the world champion is coming from the upper half. It's in.
Service over. 3-1.
Wide.
4-1.
There's been a total change of momentum since 13-9. That's when the nerves kicked in with Saina Nehwal, and I fear that this is going to be her, what, 7th quarterfinal at the World Championships? Good rally, good rally.
Brilliant from Saina Nehwal, and as you implied, could be really, really important as regards her outcome of this tournament. because she's trailing 2-9 head-to-head, and that weighs heavy, you know, on anyone's mind. And she has to really
Saina.
dig deep here to re-establish her authority. She was so dictatorial in that opening game, wasn't she?
I'm sure the head-to-head has nothing to do with it. If this was a regular tournament, she'd have won the match right now. But this is not a regular tournament. This is the World Championships. She's playing for a medal which she's never gotten before. India, she's the last hope for India in this tournament. Had a couple of good
Service over.
prospects, but you have no challenges left.
5,
She wants to challenge
2.
it, but there's no more challenges left. Only 2 times are you allowed to be wrong.
Fault.
That's a good shot.
Service over.
That was really
3,
gutsy from
5.
the Indian.
Wang.
And that's what I think she should be doing more of. Not so powerful smashes that eventually could end up in mistakes or could take her out of balance, but controlled smashes, looking for the opportunity. If it's not there, just play on. Yihan isn't particularly dangerous the way I see it. And I see it wrong. You can see there.
Service over.
Bounces all over that return,
6,
didn't she?
3.
Yeah, it's interesting going back to your point of mentally, you know, maybe she's kind of over-pressing because it's a World Championship, but to remind us, she's been in the sort of London Olympic semis.
Yeah, she lost the semi though, and she won the bronze due to Wang suffering a terrible injury, or we couldn't say due to, but the match was never played to end.
But she's been in that sort of level of competition many times, hasn't she? You just think in this particular event, do you, the World Champs, that's something that she wants almost too much.
Yeah.
Service
But she's
over.
showing a lot of character now, isn't she? That's
She's
Two,
starting
six.
to come back.
yeah, making a real fist of this final game. And displaying a lot of accuracy and mental poise right now is Saina Nehwal, to her credit. When you feel a few people around here, and kind of almost us as well, kind of writing her off a little in this one. Well, really playing well now from the far end.
And she's pouncing on that short service every time now. Saina suggesting that she's moving too early. I don't think that's the case. It almost never is, even when it's called in the doubles categories. When you see it in slow motion or frame by frame, you can see that the call is not right.
Fault. Service over.
And there we see some
5,
cheering
7.
on. A little bit of shouting, encouraging herself, and maybe that could sort of replace the nervousness.
A bit like Carolina Marin, really going after it with that attitude and scrappiness, and declaring it as well. Not necessarily in the face of your opponent, of course, because that's not allowed, but just announcing it to the world that I'm here for the fight. Oh, that's brilliant from Wang Yihan. Absolutely timely. What a gorgeous tight net shot that was.
8, 5. Play.
Except well played.
So it's over.
those controlled attacks to the forehand side of Wang Yihan. High service this time. And that's right.
7-8.
Well, who can find a way through this really tight encounter? Second or the 6th seed? Who's it going to be?
That was, I think, unintentionally it became a very, very good defensive shot from Saina Nehwal, because it went quite a bit away from the net. So it's a challenge for Wang Yihan to play it really, really sharp, and she didn't succeed. Oh, what a save. She hit it directly into the racket. That's why it's going.
Yeah, well left. Well, having led 8-5 this game, Wang Yihan just doing very, very well, because Saina Nehwal, the 2nd seed, just clawed back 3 in a row. Really tightly contested points, each of these now.
Play.
It's been a grueling match for both.
Wang. Play.
Saina Nehwal, you would imagine, would be marginally fresher, having had only 4 games in her last 2 matches that she had to contest. She won in straight games. Not so for her opponent today, who came through in 6 games.
Oh yes, she almost saves that one as well. Wang Yihan, she's getting a lot back in her defense.
9-all.
Such a grueling, tight match. Mentally, physically, there's really not a lot in it.
This match is probably finishing 5 to 6 hours later than the match Linda van Nitri played. It's going to give her some kind of advantage.
It's on the line. Oh, yeah. It's been called wide.
Service over.
Yeah. But, she's out of challenges.
She's out of challenges, so there's nothing
You've
to do.
got no challenges
that's
left.
cruel. So the umpire's not going to
Service
overrule
over.
on that far line, right?
10-9.
I don't think she was aware that she was out of challenges. I think the umpire told her, and she said, oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So she had to go with the call. Point to 1.
Wide.
Service over. 10-all. Service over. 11.
Well, she
10.
heads to the
Interval.
game until then
Change ends.
with the marginal advantage. Wang Yihan, the 6th seed. It's been really, really tight throughout this deciding game. Who's your money on, Steen? It's a tough question, isn't it?
I think my money's on Wang Yihan.
It's hard to go either way because of Saina Nehwal's fighting qualities as well, but it's the battle, this battle of the all sort of former world #1s is very hard to call, I think.
Thank you, coaches.
I think I'm going with Wang as well, simply because of that. I know,
Thank
you know, you don't agree, but I still like that 9-2 head-to-head advantage.
Wang.
I think she can draw on that.
Ready to play.
Yeah. But then
Ready to
Saina
play,
won the last
Saina.
one at the All England Open in straight games, emphatically 21-19, 21-6.
It's very, very interesting whether the Indian
court, Wang.
coaches can sort of get the right thoughts to pop up in the head of Saina Nehwal. She needs to focus on what she's going to do, not so much about what the outcome is. How does she want to play this last half game? Wang Yihan, she's experienced, she knows that. She's just going to stay in it, get as much back as she can and look for the opportunities.
Missed it.
Yeah, that's a terrible decision. It's a terrible decision because she's a favorite to win that rally after Wang Yihan's lift, and then she totally puts it out and loses it immediately. She goes from like 75% favorite to win the rally to 0. So she simply wants it too much. The patience is lacking, and she needs to be patient. She needs to be playing
11,
rallies.
12.
So that's so important that the coaches emphasize that if she's going to lose this match, she's going to do it the right way.
Just clarify that.
No, that would have been nice to have a challenge there.
When you say the right way, what do you mean? Just tougher, longer rallies?
Yes, by doing the things that have been working for her. If Wang Yihan then kills it on her, so be it. But don't make all the points for the opponent yourself.
Yeah, don't pull the trigger too early, yeah?
Now's the chance. Yes, that's well played.
Service over.
And that's
12,
the awareness
13.
that is disappearing when it gets close to winning a bronze medal from, and it disappears from Saina Nehwal. Wang Yihan, she's got it. She's an experienced top player, former world champion.
Yeah, pulled the trigger at the right time then, didn't she?
And here we see that she sort of makes the chance bigger and bigger until she
14,
can't miss it.
12.
Yeah, I guess it's building the point just that
Where
little
we've
bit
seen
more.
Saina take the chance immediately, go for the winner. Very well played.
Service over. 13-14.
So that's actually sufficient. Just hit it in the middle of the field and follow up. Keep your balance.
Thank you. All.
A sign of tiredness? Who knows? But that was a minor lapse in concentration from this young lady. Deadlock on the scoreboard. Oh, she's missed that as well.
And there's another one. She's had at least 4 of those. 13-9 in the second game.
Wang. Wang. Wang.
Yeah, in desperation to cross the finish line, she's just not quite prepared to build the point as
15-14.
well as she might. Saina Nehwal pulling the trigger too early. Still nothing between them now. We've been on court for
all.
an hour and 4 minutes. Everybody in this historic stadium locked in on this one. All eyes on this match.
Service over. 16-15.
this could easily be the point where Wang Yihan is creating some kind of small gap. Oh, that was lucky.
17,
Yeah, a little bit of both, wasn't it?
15.
Matches turn on that sort of increment right here. Just a little bit of a lucky net cord there. Look, it trickles over in the Chinese favour. That's rough on the second seed.
Play.
But it's this kind of margin that decides these kind of matches.
Excellent
So
perception.
good. Yeah.
And
Service
that's
over.
some of the things that should be emphasized, that you should still
16,
use all
17.
the weapons in your armory. You cannot hold anything back, because then you're not playing to your top level, and you probably won't be able to win the match.
Service over. 18-16.
Wang Yihan, 3 points away from the semi-finals. Oh, brilliant from Saina Nehwal. Second seed just
Service
tearing
over.
that smash down the line after a brilliant
17,
angle on the shot
18.
prior. Helped by the net.
I was just about to say, who
18
plays the
all.
lock over on her side, and in that rally at least it was on Saina Nehwal's side.
Well, they both had the luck of the net, so that sort of levelled out, fortunately. So, nothing between them. Scoreboard symmetry. Game apiece, 18-all.
Ready to play,
In
Saina.
the third game. Saina Nehwal taking her time. Wang Yihan desperate to get on with proceedings.
Three little points. Either of the players. Now that's a better plan. With the body smash, you can fire away just as much as you like.
19-18.
What a save. Oh,
Whoa.
how did she get that back?
Oh, that is the best point of the tournament for me so far. Absolutely incredible.
Service over.
Craziest rally. Wang Yihan in total survival mode.
19-all.
Outrageous badminton from both. absolutely extraordinary turnaround from both players. Momentum swinging around all over the place out here on court one.
Wang. Play.
Incredible.
Play.
It's a great smash from Saina Nehwal.
20, match point 19.
And that's a match point to be assured of a medal at the 2015 World Championships.
Rightly taking her time as well. She's done really well.
Thank you.
You feel she could have got it done in 2 games, but kind of overpressed, if you will, in the middle of that second game. But here she is on the cusp of the semi-finals now.
Wang Yihan is standing in the wrong field. Thought it was 19. Match point.
Oh, she's done it. Look at that reaction. That's what it means to her. 6 quarterfinals in the past. She's now through to her first World Championship semi-final. And that means so much to her. 71 minutes of mesmerizing, mouth-watering badminton. Such a tightly contested
Saina,
match.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to have
She
to card
is
you.
absolutely
Saina
elated
Nehwal,
with that.
warning for misconduct.
Look at what it means to her.
Well played.
Second seed, Saina Nehwal, safely through to her first World Championships semi-final. Delight. Racket goes into the crowd. She lives to see another day. She'll be back tomorrow. Wrestling over that racket. Look at what it means to them as well. It's mine. No, get off. It's mine.
Match won by Saina Nehwal. 21-15,
what a match.
19-21, 21-19.
Yeah, fantastic pictures here.
Thank you. Thank you.
The monkeys offer back finally a World Championship medal to Saina Nehwal.
Indian camp delighted as well they should be. They gave us some timely advice. She was kind of rushing towards the middle of that second game, but
And she's been playing well in the match,
yeah.
so I think now she's a contender. I thought that the world champion might come from the first half. I think I'll have to rethink that a little bit.
yeah, she's shown a lot of character there. Really, really well played. And you've got to congratulate, you know, her opponent as well. Wang Yihan just contested that so well. So there's confirmation then, an hour and 12 minutes in that epic thriller of a 3-set, 3-game encounter. Saina Nehwal, the second seed, beats Wang Yihan 21-19 in that 3rd game. And that wraps up our coverage today on day 5. We've witnessed some amazing matches, most of the top seeds safely through. Confirmation of our results. A great 5th day's play then, as the medal podiums beckon. Same time tomorrow for more semi-finals action. From all of us here in Jakarta, we'll see you tomorrow, 11 o'clock local time, 4 o'clock GMT. From Steen Pedersen and myself, Paul Hand, it's bye for now.